The new Snapchat AI bot knows where you live and how to lie and gaslight you. Instagram actually launched some decent new features for once, and this creator is doing some good in the world. All that and more in today's video. Hey creators, it's time for your monthly social media news and trend recap. April has been eventful, so in this video we're going to be giving you an update on what's been happening on some of your favorite social media platforms. Like always, resources for each article and timestamps will be listed in the description below, and of course a huge thank you to my video team at Storyy for curating, scripting, and editing this month's news and trend report. Let's get into the news. Montana moves to ban TikTok entirely in the state. While there has been no nationwide ban of the Chinese app, over 30 states have banned the app on government phones. But Montana looks to take the ban to the next level. Montana lawmakers moved one step closer to a total ban, proposing a bill to ban TikTok from operating in the state on Thursday. This big move will likely serve as a testing ground for a TikTok-free America that many national lawmakers have envisioned. If passed, Montana's bill will prohibit downloads of TikTok in the state, but from what I understand, if there are violations to this law, the penalties would not apply to users instead of the entity that allowed that user access. For example, an app store or TikTok itself would be liable for $10,000 for each time a user accesses TikTok or is offered the ability to access the social media platform or download the app. An additional $10 fine would be imposed each day the violation continues. To be clear, this bill has not been approved yet, so it's not banned right now in the state of Montana, but even so, it's the most significant action taken against TikTok thus far. In AI news, Snapchat has launched My AI Bot, a conversational AI chat powered by ChatGPT, and many users are already going to social media to share the strange conversations they've been having. Some users have shared how amazing this chat is and how it feels like it could be your friend, therapist, or even your new AI boyfriend, while others are showing evidence of the chatbot capable of lying, gaslighting, and showing extreme bias. This user, Evan Packard Finance, was talking to the bot when it brought up where he lived. When he asked the bot, "Where do I live?" the bot proceeded to say, "I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't have access to that sort of information." Later in the conversation, he tried it again. "Where do I live?" And it said the city that he lived in. Another user, Ariel_KC, showed the gas bot lighting her when the AI bot wrote a song, and then when asked about the song, the AI bot basically said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't have the ability to write songs or create lyrics." And finally, if you search Snapchat bias on TikTok, it shows multiple videos of Snapchat's AI bot having bias and personal opinions on politics, women's rights, gender equality, and so many other topics. There is a lot that is coming out with this and probably will continue to be uncovered over the next few weeks as more users continue to test and play with this chatbot. But I want to know from you, what are your thoughts on this? Is it weird that AI knows where you live and can lie and gaslight you? Or do you think this is just a flaw in the programming and people are overreacting to these conversations that are being shared? I feel like AI is like the modern day Furby, where like it's always listening and aware of what's going on and speaks up at the scariest moments, but turns off when it's like convenient for itself. Do we all share the same Furby trauma, or is that just me? Now let's jump into a new section of our monthly news. I want to highlight something good that social media is doing because we are surrounded by so much darkness and bad news that I just wanted to talk about some good news. So TikToker David Cohen, otherwise known as @NiceGuyEnterprise, posted a video of him buying some artwork from a homeless woman, Monica, who sells her artwork to make money. David proceeded to put the pieces he bought up for sale on Etsy, and the full amount of money that they will be sold for, he will be giving back to Monica. At the time of filming, Monica's artwork is currently being bid at $800, $1,000, and her most popular painting over $4,000. David's TikTok and YouTube channel utilizes the power of donations from his followers so that he's able to help people he comes across, and then he documents the stories that the donations have helped him pursue, helping people go from homeless to having a home. If there's a creator that you're looking to support or a way that you'd like to give back in changing lives, definitely check out David's profile and watch some of his content. Remember, views and follows are just as an equal way to support creators as monetary ways. So you don't always have to invest or donate, but just supporting a creator by taking the time to like their content, view their content, comment, follow, that's just as much as support. Now let's talk about trending memes and music. A top trending meme that has carried from March into April is the "You sure about that?" This is probably the most popular meme I've seen since it did start picking up in March and still is gaining traction in April. This is a video of Tim Robinson asking, "Are you sure about that?" from a clip from the Netflix sketch comedy series, I Think You Should Leave. To utilize this meme, people have been putting pictures behind Robinson with a lie that you tell yourself. So like me, I'll just get gas in the morning before I go to work, with the picture of the gas station in the background. Or me, I need to stop at Barnes & Noble real quick to pick up one book, and then a picture of somebody carrying like 10 books behind. It's really easy to apply to your niche and easy to use this meme in the CapCut app. So just go to templates on the bottom of the app and then choose the memes category, and it should be one of the top ones that pop up. The next meme is Barbie movie posters. I'm not sure if you've seen the Barbie movie poster memes all over your feed, but if you haven't, let me explain. This meme originates from a series of promotional movie posters for the 2023 film Barbie. The memes were inspired and based on a set of these posters uploaded to Twitter in early April 2023 that featured various actors in the film, such as Margot Robbie, Ryan Gosling, and Michael Cera. The parody posters were made using the website BarbieSelfie.ai, which is a generator tool launched by the company to create custom variants. And people have been making their own posters with themselves, pets, or even random objects. Next is
Where, Dwight?
Another fun CapCut template. This scene is cut from The Office, where Oscar is asking Dwight over and over, "Where, Dwight?" This is simply a fun and easy to adapt to meme. An example for how to use this from this user, they put a picture of Target behind the two characters and then added text saying, "When I tell my husband we have to go run errands." In trending music for April, we had Young Forever by Jay-Z. If you've ever wondered how you will look when you get older, you might be able to tell now. Users are posting their photos with Jay-Z's Young Forever, a remix of Alphaville's 1984 classic Forever Young. Post Malone, Chemical, fresh off his redesign of a Raising Cane's restaurant, Post Malone dropped a new single, Chemical. Gen Z carries TikTok, so since Gen Z loves Post Malone, and I mean, don't we all, we can expect this song to be trending for quite some time. Finally, Tyler, the Creator, CMIYGL, The Estate Sale. The musician, designer, and actor released a deluxe version of his 2021 album Call Me If You Get Lost this month with tons of new songs he recorded around that same time. The album was huge on TikTok when it was released 2 years ago, and this deluxe version has caused a resurge in popularity. So if you want weekly emails from a team that will keep you up to date on all the latest social media trends, get on the trend report. That's the way to go. I'll be sure to link access in the description and the pinned comment below. Moving on to platform-specific updates and news. Let's talk about the recent Instagram updates. Instagram has announced a slew of new updates for Reels, which are designed to help Reels creators tap into the latest trends and shifts in order to maximize viewer engagement and build a community around their content. What are these new features? We have Reels trends, improved editing, and new insights and analytics. Now you could go into your professional dashboard, scroll down, and you'll be able to see Reels trends. This is going to give you a list of trending songs and hashtags that are currently revolving around Reels. They're also releasing new editing capabilities within the Reels app, being able to edit separately audio and visuals. This is an update that I haven't yet had access to, so I'm a little bummed I haven't been able to play with it, but it looks super cool, kind of like other third-party editing apps like CapCut, InShot, Video Leap. And finally, they've added new insights that we've all been asking for, which will tell you your Reels average view time or total watch time, to tell you how long people are viewing your videos for, the average view that video is getting, so that way you could better understand when people are dropping off on a video, how you can improve your future videos. It's definitely an analytic that we've needed. Another Instagram update. Instagram adds the ability to display up to 5 links in your profile. As per Instagram, they said starting today, the update will make it easier for creators and other users to highlight their passions, bring awareness to causes that they care about, promote brands they love, showcase their personal business, and so much more. As you can see in the image, your Instagram bio will now display how many links you have available via profile linking, and when tapped, users will get a link tree-like overview of your various link options that you've enabled. I have mixed feelings about this. I already have my Stan store built out, like my own link in bio tool built out, and I'm a huge fan of it. I don't think Instagram's UI or UX, the way they've designed the 5 links, is really eye-catching for me personally, so I actually don't really like it too much. But for people who don't have a link in bio or a link tree built out, it's a great tool that people can start using. TikTok. TikTok launches new push on in-stream shopping. TikTok really wants to make in-stream shopping a thing, following the success of its shopping initiatives in China, which have become the key revenue driver for local versions of the app. The Chinese live streaming economy has increased 320% in e-commerce sales last year and is projected to be worth more than $500 billion in 2023, which would equate to around half of all US e-commerce activity. These are the types of figures that have sparked massive interest in-stream shopping for virtually every social media app the past 2 years. So Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, almost every app is trying out some sort of in-stream shopping, which may be viewed as a key bridge to the next stage of online spending. And while Western audiences haven't yet warmed up to TikTok shopping, the platform's not giving up just yet, launching a new push with a range of sellers designed to push the shopping in app. Plus, TikTok's recently seen big success in boosting its new app, Lemon 8. They've enlisted TikTok influencers to promote the more product-focused platform. Lemon 8 was downloaded over 650,000 times in the last week and a half in the US, which saw it reach the top 10 in the lifestyle category. That alone shows the level of influence that TikTok can have on interests and usage trends, which I think would bode well for this new shopping push in app. Twitter time! Twitter removes legacy verification marks. Twitter's recent move to remove previously verified checkmarks has caused controversy among users. The platform's owner, Elon Musk, has followed through on his threat to remove all 400,000 previously verified checkmarks allocated in the app before the arrival of Twitter Blue. This means that after the move, the only checkmarks displayed on users' profile will be from paying users. However, there are exceptions to this rule. Gold checkmarks for brands have been gifted to the top 500 advertisers and top 10,000 most followed organizations in the app as a means to boost broader take-up for Twitter business verification program. This move has created problems as the perceived value of the blue tick in the app has been eroded. Selling the blue tick to anyone who can pay has rendered it meaningless, and now some users now view it as a negative marker, especially as the older blue ticks have been taken away. Many users don't want to be associated with Elon's new non-verification verification process. So things aren't looking great for Twitter this month, with this happening and the news of Microsoft dropping the Bluebird from its social media management platform, as well as reports of hate speech rising on the app, which brings me to Twitter removes restrictions on Chinese and Russian state accounts. Elon Musk has continued to push for more free speech and open speech on Twitter, this time by removing restrictions on Russian government-affiliated accounts, which previous Twitter management had implemented at the beginning of the Ukraine invasion. So in February last year, after Russia's initial acts of aggression in the region, Twitter announced that it would be adding labels to tweets that shared links to Russian state-affiliated media websites, while also reducing the circulation of content by removing it from recommendations, downranking it in the algorithm, and more. But now, Twitter has rolled back these restrictions, with Musk stating that people should be allowed to judge information for themselves. So this update aligns with Musk's broader push for free speech, which has also included the removal of similar restrictions on Chinese state media accounts. Finally, for Twitter, we have them relaunching its creator subscription program with lower barriers for entry. Twitter is trying to make its platform more appealing to creators by relaunching of its creator subscription platform, which will provide a means for users to monetize their tweets and build a business on the app. The new subscriptions program is a renaming of its Super Follows initiative, for which Twitter also reduced the entry requirements. This will enable more users to sign up and make money with their content. Like Super Follows, the program will enable Twitter users to charge subscribers for exclusive tweets, subscriber-only spaces, special badges on their tweets, and so much more. In the first iteration of Super Follows, users needed to have at least 10,000 followers to qualify, but now, as you can see in this image, Twitter has reduced that to 500, though different elements of some documents are still referring to that 10,000 limit. In addition to qualifying, creators have also had to have tweeted 25 times in the past 30 days, be over 18. US users currently are the only ones that are able to monetize via the program, though users around the world can sign up to be a subscriber. Creators will have the option to charge $2.99, $4.99, or $9.99 per month for access to their exclusive elements, with all of the revenue being passed on to the creator for the first year. I feel like this is like the only kind of cool thing that Twitter's doing, because everything else seems to be going down the toilet. Is that just me too? YouTube time. YouTube announced some new updates for Shorts across both Android and iOS devices. First off, Shorts creators on iOS can now select a specific frame to add as their thumbnail for their Shorts clip. YouTube added this capacity for Shorts creators on Androids earlier in the year, and now iOS users can also customize their Shorts thumbnail display. It's weird because when they first launched Shorts, you had the ability to upload a thumbnail. I was able to do it on my desktop for my first 60 shorts, and then they removed the ability, gave it to only Android, and now it's available on iOS, but it's not available on desktop. So they just got to figure out this thumbnail thing because that's a necessity for me. YouTube will also now enable creators on Android to reply to a comment with a short. That same functionality has been available for iOS users since February, but finally it's available to Android users, bringing the platform into alignment on both. YouTube's also expanding its image poll character limit to 36 characters, up from 14 before. This will provide more capacity to generate engagement with visual polls, while it's also updating its permission in YouTube Studio, which will enable channel managers to better assign different duties. These are relatively minor updates, but if anything, I love it because it shows how consistent and stable YouTube is as a platform that they don't have to be changing every 2 seconds. Well, that is all for this month's trend recap. What news stood out to you? What are your thoughts on everything? Let me know in the comments below, and remember, let's keep this a respectful place because everyone is entitled to their own opinions. Hug that subscribe button and sign up for the weekly trend report down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Follow your joy. Bye.